Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Guys?
Okay, Holly. So Alabama's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Charlotte's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got a man. It's Boston. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. His coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. All wideouts, no backs. Making the adjustment. Keelan Russell. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Hauls it in. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Russell. Left side is Jenkins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Again, it's Russell. Fires left. Got him downfield. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Drops back on first down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Howie, what do you have?
Hey guys, as you know, the eyes are always on the starting quarterback for the Crimson Tide, and that is no different here today as Keelan Russell has been named the starter, and he is playing well early in this game. He's got Austin Mack breathing down his neck, trying to get that position, but so far Keelan looks relaxed and comfortable, playing with poise and composure early in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing Russell. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their...
Touchdown, Niners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Hill. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback changing the play. Russell on play action. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Jenkins. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Keelan Russell can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Out wide right, it's Rodgers. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he hit the upright. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Charlotte 49ers sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
All right. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Turns it loose. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tide ready to roll on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
2nd and long here. Russell. Left side is Edwards. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop. And
makes the catch and he's free. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Pulls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Working the ground game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Moving the pocket, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hopkins. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback
can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Unleashes to the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, 49ers!
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're testing the right side here. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He'll pull it down. He'll have enough for the first down, gets out of bounds, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Russell. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They were all over it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Turning it on. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Russell will throw for it on 4th. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Again, it's Russell. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Russell. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The ride. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go play action with Russell. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Russell. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And he will score! Touchdown time! They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Oregon State Beavers. And it's Ole Miss trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. And now over to your game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Got some green grass. He's past the 30. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. That one's not even close. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The lone back's got it. Got a little grab. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the Alabama sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Turns it upfield. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Alabama quickly back to the line. Again, it's Russell. Complete. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Russell on play action. They're all over him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keelan Russell. Left side is Rodgers. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Sells to run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Alabama! Fit in the window for the score.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line, there was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The 49ers will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Searching for space. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes zoof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, here on the home team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're working that left side. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Making the adjustment on the play. Russell from the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
And a nice play by the defense. Third and short, you're thinking run most of the time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Russell. On the move. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They go play action with Russell. Flush to the left. Out wide left, it's Edwards. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Out wide right, it's Rodgers. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Russell on play action, buying a little time to his left. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He can't corral the pitch, the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All kinds of room to the right. Scoop and score. Touchdown tie. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. On the draw, it's Price. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on second and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the tackle.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Crimson Tide sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Lets it develop. It's Price. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Motion from the wideout. Second down to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. Discretion, the better part of valor, not going to give him a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive quarterback.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll try the right side. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. We waited so long to start the season.